Coming up now, the very latest news from Pattaya and Thailand via the fabulous Pattaya Media Group. Please like and subscribe. It helps us and it helps you too. As recent news on drug mules often feels like all headlines. So from Indonesia this week, the announcement that British drug mule 69-year-old Lindsay Sanderford is to be repatriated to the UK, albeit following 13 years on death row there. Sanderford, nicknamed the Knitting Granny, following photographs released from her cramped accommodation, is a reminder again of the dangers of carrying drugs, as she'd been sentenced to death after being caught carrying illegal substances from Thailand, in her case £1.6 million worth of cocaine. Thailand's Immigration Bureau has denied reports that the Belarusian model was press-ganged here into travelling on to Myanmar and the control of a scammed gang that used her not as a model before taking her life. As Western newspapers carried the story that it was gangs here in Thailand that forced her over the border against her will, it's now been proven that she indeed did fly here and then several days later flew on alone to Yangon. Amid claims that a gang there not here demanded $500,000 for her safe return and later notified family that she'd passed away, Thai police have investigated but can't, in their words, pursue inquiries outside the borders. Former Prime Minister Paetongtarn Shinawatra is expected to announce her resignation today as the leader of the party following meetings yesterday regarding the future of the ailing Pheu Thai political group. Seen by many as an inexperienced pawn of her father, now in the Bangkok jail, she was removed from the prime ministerial position earlier this summer following an inquiry, and it's believed that the party is now looking to find new direction ahead of upcoming elections. Meanwhile at home, the sad news for live music fans in the city as word spreads at the passing of home of the hit studio founder Bob Lamb. The Brummie drummer played with the likes of Jeff Lynne and Roy Wood before touring the world with the Steve Gibbons Band and indeed supporting The Who, later setting up a tiny studio that saw the birth of both Duran Duran and UB40, along with their first LP recordings. Bob's move to Thailand followed emotional issues and, as one of the best drummers ever to play here, when sober, gave great support at multiple jams and band events. He passed away peacefully after a period of confinement following a stroke and is mourned by all local musicians who knew him. Last month's came by a big-spending Indian nightclub customer that he'd been threatened and had a weapon pointed at him after leaving a venue following a dispute with the manager has, miraculously, been resolved this week as both the customer and manager appeared together for local press, telling that the matter had been concluded amicably and that in fact the gun was indeed a cigarette lighter. The customer now claims that he was drunk when he made the claims to police and that it was all a misunderstanding, pictured shaking hands and even forming a joint harks for the press. Neither intends to take the matter further, and we assume that's the end of everything, including investigations. And Khao Kheow Open Zoo has welcomed another baby to excite fans, a new giant anteater cub. Following in the path of Mu Deng, the famous baby pygmy hippo that saw the zoo filled with visitors, in this case, the baby certainly not as cuddly by far, as the mother has so far kept cheapers so far at bay that no one even knows the baby's gender. That will make news for a while for sure, as both are on display, with a competition to choose him or her a name. And with the Met Office promising highs today of 33, dropping down to a chilly 25, some through high clouds, some wind and the real feel of 36. Local and national news today from Fabulous 103 FM and Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or programme, like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below.